Welcome everybody to another episode of Providence Lucha Talk. This is Luisito.
Your boy Jay Aguila.
And this is the first show of 2022.
The Royal Rumble.
So it should be interesting. The first one of the year. These are good because it's setting up for Mania and bigger shows, and a lot of things happen from
one of the top title defense is for the WWE Championship. We got Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman in his corner, and then we have the almighty Bobby Lashley with MVP in his corner. Is a match that we were supposed to get a long time ago, but unfortunately Brock Lesnar was in UFC, so we never got the chance to see it during their prime. Now 15 years later, we're seeing this match happening. For a lot of wrestling fans, we have the patience enough to see this, but at the end of the day, we know that it's not going to deliver greatly unless if these guys just go straight UFC mode. And let us remind that the last time Brock Lesnar went UFC mode against Triple H was not ready. Now,
the same thing with John Cena too. He wasn't ready either when he tried.
Exactly. So Bobby Lashley does know UFC, so it could.
Well, he Bellator, but yeah, similar.
It's still MMA.
Yeah.
They know MMA. That's what I'm trying to say by UFC. They know mixed martial arts. So if they know mixed martial arts, things can get a little bit handsy if they go in that direction. But if they don't, and it's straight wrestling, where Brock Lesnar is still keeping his belt, because have you ever seen Brock Lesnar lose his first title defense?
Never. I think Bobby Lashley will win this one. I think he's not a placeholder, but I think they had to do something last minute for day one pay-per-view. So I think Brock Lesnar is dropping it to.
You can't use day one as you can't use day one as an excuse anymore, because it's in the past. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying the storyline sort of continues. There's a reason why them two are facing each other, because they face each other part of the Fatal Five-Way. So the story continues. I think Bobby Lashley, it's the only way for him to be able to continue with the brand. And we not want Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar, but the only way we are gonna get Roman Reigns with Brock Lesnar.
Match.
But we're not gonna get champion versus champion. I think it's gonna be Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns at Mania.
First of all, the only way we're going to see this match is champions versus champion, okay? Because the Roman Reigns could finally get his first pin or get BDQ, whatever, but at least he's willing to face Brock Lesnar before WrestleMania, and by only that term. I have not seen Roman Reigns so far. Everything that people were saying about, oh, we're going to see the great one. Oh, the head of the table. Oh, he's the muddiest chief. Oh, Playboy. Oh, it's done. You said it. It's happening. Now we just got to wait for The Rock to finally show up, promote whatever movie he's doing, and just see this match in WrestleMania. All right. So we talked about the WWE Championship match. Let's talk about a fun one. Is a mixed tag match. It's couples versus couple. We got the Grits couple versus the It couple. We have the Miz and Maurice, who's finally wrestling after many moons of not, stepping into the Starlight big stage. And then we also have Beth Phoenix, which I'm really excited to see. Last time I think I saw her was during the Royal Rumble. I could be mistaken, but who knows? And her husband Edge. Basically, they're really trying to do the best they can with, like what Lucito said earlier. They're trying to use older veterans to try to carry this company to the best of their ability. But is it going to be that exciting? No. But who is my pick? I'm going to go with the Grit couple, man. Edge and Beth Phoenix definitely seem like the badass duo. Now, if you were to throw in Montez and Bianca Belair into it,
they're gonna destroy them. Like, it's not.
Now I really want to see who's truly strong between Beth and Belair in that type of scenario. I
think for me, like, I see your point, but I think the Miz and Maurice something will happen that they're gonna pull off a win. for this one. Because I feel like I definitely the Miz needs like a big win to come back into the into not ring shape, but like into the fold of, because he's been out and he hasn't had like any, because I know we had Edge going, he's battled like a bunch of people since he came back. The Miz is kind of not out of ring rust or like rhythm, but I feel like this will propel him back into like the flow of
he made that decision in when he left the company to do the show. That's his fault,
which is fine. But now he's back, so he's definitely, him and Maurice will pick up a win against the Grit team, or between Edge and Beth Phoenix.
All right, so there you guys have it. I'm going with the Grit. He's going with the It. It's so far we've been split in all these picks. So let's talk about a women's championship defense. I'm surprised Charlotte it's not part of this, but not surprised at the same time. We got Becky Lynch, the man, versus Dewdrop. God damn, is that what was her previous? It's Piper something, right?
Piper Niven.
Piper Viper. You know what I'm saying?
Piper Niven. Yeah, she had a good name, and it was just
great name.
And they thought by putting her with Eva Marie will which is crazy. Putting her with Eva Marie was gonna
who got released months later, like the fudge. Anyway, I'm really excited about this match because honestly, we're gonna see how sneaky or what type of trick Becky Lynch is gonna do to retain her belt. I don't think Dewdrop is the one who's gonna take the belt away from her.
No.
This is just a filler.
This is gonna be a submission. She's gonna win by submission. It's gonna be a disarmer. So she can do the rock bottom that she does, and DQ. She can do the exploder. DQ. I think. But Becky's gonna.
How's she gonna do a rock bottom on Dewdrop?
That's what I'm saying. She can't. The only way she could beat her, it's by submission, the disarmer.
Nah,
that's the only way.
It's DQ. It's DQ with the chair, or someone's gonna jump in and help Becky Lynch out, and Dewdrop might get the W, but Becky Lynch is still champ. That's the only way I could see this happening, because there's no way in hell Becky Lynch, Bianca. I could say, Bianca could definitely do her moves, which she have done amazingly, but Becky Lynch though, nah, bro. Yeah. They're slacking. They slacking on that. So I'm going with Becky Lynch. Who's your pick?
I got Becky Lynch as well.
We finally agree on someone that is kind of obvious, but it is what it is. Let's talk about the another single match that was announced. The guy Roman Reigns, the chief, the Jefe, whatever, versus Seth freaking Rollins. Right now it's Friday, so if Seth wins this tag team match with Kevin Owens against the Usos, if he wins, the Uso are banned from the ringside. But if the Uso wins, Seth Rollins will lose his Universal Heavyweight title opportunity for the Rumble. So if Seth wins, right, and there's no interference by the Usos, but it could be anyone else. It could be Tamina. Who knows? Someone could show up and really mess up this whole vibe, or even Kevin Owens himself, because he is known of destroying friendship. Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn. Let's go on. So if that is the case, and there's a match, Roman Reigns unfortunately is still keeping the belt.
Yeah, Roman has to keep it. It's gonna be he'll try to do all the moves that he got, the pedigree, the stomp, maybe buckle bomb and stuff, but I feel Roman, it's not
enough.
And also they can't do nothing until Mania. They're gonna try to hold off to Mania for any changes, anything that happens, or maybe when The Rock comes through.
So in the men's Royal Rumble, I believe this could be the last match of the night. Assuming it's the last match of the night, right? There are 15 names that being announced. There's Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Rey Mysterio, Dominique Mysterio, Austin Theory, who seems to be favorable by McMahon. Not surprised. We have special guests of Johnny Knoxville. We have Sheamus, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Big E, Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, and Kevin Owens. I'm surprised Xavier Wood is not listed unless he's out because of injury. Is it injury?
Either that or maybe the G4 situation, maybe. I don't know what's going on around that time. Because I know he's been active both, because he's not doing up, down that often, but he's part of G4.
There's about 16 names left. Yeah. Oh no, actually, I can't do math.
14.
15.
Yeah. 15. It's 15, yeah.
Yeah, so half people are probably going to be legends. I could definitely see Rikishi. I could definitely see Kane. I could see Santana. I could definitely see Carlos once again coming in with the Big Apple.
Yeah. I could honestly see he's Jericho. I don't see why not. He's free to do whatever he wants.
Okay.
No, he's like level status in that company that he's like, I just one thing, one show. We probably could see some people that are like from Ring of Honor going across, maybe do some like they're free agents because they got released. Like they have like their contracts like released.
They're free.
So okay. A bunch of people there, maybe some people from MLW.
Cody Rhodes.
We're not seeing Braun, we're not seeing EC3, we're not seeing Killer Cross or Cameron Cross, we're not seeing Keith Lee, we're not seeing none of them. They're free agents, but they're not. I know Buddy Murphy's not. He's working with MLW now, but he's not part of
Cody Rhodes. Let's just talk about it.
I could say probably. I know there's been talks about Cody Rhodes doing because he's our free agent.
Yeah, he's technically a free agent, and he could definitely do a night.
Yeah, because Wednesday he has a match with Sammy Guevara, so he could lose, and Sammy Guevara could unify both TNT titles, and on the weekend just do the Rumble and continue on the show.
Or he still keeps the belt and
shows up with TNT title. That'd be that. If he does that, he gets brownie. Like that, I feel like that will make him. That will elevate him even better in the whole like wrestling world. Like
he said he's the one who like created the Forbidden Door. So let's see how
he can take it down.
Let's see how big of a man he is. You know what I'm saying? So Cody Rhodes, if he does show up, I'll be kind of like, all right, bro, respect. Moose, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna bring Mickey James, which is the next group of people we're gonna be talking about, then bring in Moose. Yeah. Bring in Moose. Bring the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like bring everybody, because there's 15 people, and I don't see a whole lot of legends show up, especially Mick Foley or The Rock or Stone Cold. The Undertaker, I know he ain't gonna bother. They're not gonna bring Great Khali. You know what I'm saying? Big Show.
Maybe Santino Marella, maybe.
Yeah, Santino. Yeah, I could see Santino.
For the guys, who else that like I could see? Because you mentioned Carlito.
Oh, and let's talk about some of the cats from NXT. Ciampa.
I would like to see Braun Breaker. That'd be good.
Braun Breaker, yeah. I could.
Ciampa's out. He got an elbow injury, so I don't think he'll be
from the live show. From the match
they posted. I think after, but like they posted. Pete Dunne would be great for the Rumble. I know he's been shown. Yep, he was in main event and a couple of dark shows.
Finn Balor is not on the list, so maybe he might want to do this. Who knows?
Gunther, Walter,
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah,
he's not on.
And also he hasn't defended. I know he's been out. He hasn't defended his title for like months. I was talking to a coworker. I was like, "Who's that IC title holder?" I was like, "Shinsuke." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like that's been on freeze forever.
Yeah, he's getting the same type of, like, if we were still doing the show weekly, he would still be getting the same rant I did with Sami Zayn and with I think it was.
But at least Sami Zayn spoke or was in social media. At least he was around. He wasn't like in the ring, but like there was some social media stuff. But Shinsuke just vanished.
If we were doing the show weekly, he would still be getting my rant about like, why aren't you a fighting champion? What's going on? Let's make this happen. You guys suck when it comes to writing story. WWE, whoever, Mr.
Do you think we could see? This is a little close. So you think anybody else for the guys that you could think of? Like,
I said,
because we probably could see some people from MLW, some people from other shows. Like I would like to see I doubt it, but like Nick Aldis, some NWA, or
I can
like
see the Hurricane showing up because he's been pretty active on social media. So I could definitely see him. Like you said, Gunther. I agree with you as well. After that, it's just like,
you know, it's really
it's
you
15...
can't bring too many people from NXT. Like they're okay, but it's like it's like
LA Knight could probably do an appearance, you know what I'm saying? Grimes, you know what I'm saying, to fill in those spots.
Yeah, he'd be good.
But since this is a live event, I feel like they're gonna try to bring some big names. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to, you know, even the Dudley Boys for the second time. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Ray and all them people. So, excuse me. We'll see. We'll see. But winners of the Rumble, my hope, my dream, my belief is like, please don't put him back in the tag team division again. Please let him get his WrestleMania moment. Please let it happen, because I need it, and most of the world needed to, but some people were just heater. I asked this in the name of the great one, DDP, Big E. Let him win the Rumble.
So you want him to do kind of have his WrestleMania moment too?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I feel like he was a great champion. I feel like it's not in the cards for him. I feel like somebody, like, I'm trying to look at the roster here.
Wow.
I wouldn't mind seeing Randy Orton, because I feel like they lost the title, so he's flying solo. Because I'm just thinking like contender for either Brock or whomever's on the top. So
they challenged the Alpha Academy for the belt again. So
but like I feel like that's, you know, next week it's the Rumble, so I feel like even them being tag teams, whatever, like Randy could do a solo thing, or like even they could break up or something. Him or somebody like Edge. No,
Edge has his own match on that event.
I feel like him
Matt Riddle, RKO. Yeah, I could see them in a match.
Sheamus. Because I know his boy got hurt. His boy got hurt, so I feel like Sheamus could be a good, like, he could go against either one, but nobody else like sticks out like from the roster, even from NXT. Nobody, maybe Walter, but you change the name and you just ruin it for me.
For me, it's either Big E or Montez. One of those two will be great in my eye. If they go with someone else who is like superstar level, but if it's someone like unknown person and wins the whole thing, that'll be interesting. But if it's just like an AJ Styles, a Sheamus, or Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio, let's say it's one of those people.
I don't want Rey Mysterio. Austin Theory will be interesting, because I feel like they're trying to literally like shove Austin Theory down our throats now with the whole Vince McMahon. But I don't think nobody else like that's like not a contender, but you'd be like, oh, he could win it, or like.
I'm good. Nah, I'm good with Austin Theory. Like, you could keep him in the bag, sealed up. Don't open it. I don't
want Braun Breaker to, like, he could have a good like showcase at the Rumble, but
it would be a good showcase.
Do your thing, but you're not Keith Lee. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a good champion, you're strong and everything, but you don't have the presence yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not yet. Nobody else. It's kind of sad that like nobody sticks out to be like that could be the winner. Because you have Biggie. Biggie will be a good choice. It's just who else will be added to the mix of like
the way how it's
to the 15.
The more that we talk about it, the more I keep like realizing, yes, Big E is definitely, you know, a favorable, you know what I'm saying, for us. But at the same time, you know, it could just be all for us to be attractive to this event, and then be disappointed at the end because you know, they just was like, gotcha, you know what I'm saying? I got you here. So it would be nice if Big E win it. It would be great if Montez win it. It would be dope if Kevin Owens wins it. You know what I'm saying? Either of those three people will be my pick. But again, you never know what happened in the Rumble. You never know. Anything could happen. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Who was your pick?
I was thinking the Sheamus. I was going old school, which is weird for me, but Sheamus or Randy Orton.
All right. Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the
because I know Rich Allen's hurt, so he don't got his boy with them. So I feel like now it's not your time to like fly solo, but like take the opportunity and like run with it rather than helping Rich Allen until he heals up.
In the Women's Royal Rumble, there are 21 individual names out of 30 for this event. We have Rhea Ripley, Nikki, almost a superhero, who turns out to be an anti-hero. Dana Brooke, I think she still is the 24/7 champ. Yes. Okay. Carmella and Queen Zelina, the tag team champ, the women's tag team champion. Amazing. So we got some championship in this event. We have Tamina, we had Shotzi, which her last name was Blackheart, but you didn't know that. Natalia, Aaliyah, which Aaliyah was definitely favorable, and yet they just put the big shovel. Naomi, hopefully she get her match against Charlotte Flair tonight with no interruption. If not, we might see that match on Royal Rumble. And if she does face Charlotte Flair in the Royal Rumble, hopefully she give us a hell of a match, a good event for us to watch. Shayna Baszler. Oh, no wonder. There's
Naomi. I think Naomi's today. She's going against
Charlotte Flair. Yeah. But guess what? Charlotte Flair she's in the Rumble.
Yeah. It's a way, like the whole program. They just being lazy because normally you will have you usually have like all the titles being challenged.
Yo, you guys don't understand. This is my actual reaction to the list because I counted it, but I didn't like read each name. And I am flabbergasted that January 7th, Charlotte Flair says she's going to be in the Rumble instead of having a match against Naomi off the Rumble.
So it's the matches today for Friday, but like, so you have like 3 title holders in the Rumble not competing at the Royal Rumble as the title defenders. Yeah, no, but I'm saying you have the tag team, you have the 24/7, and you have the SmackDown Women's Championship in the Rumble not being defended at the Rumble. It's just being lazy. Like, I don't know. Because you could have given that shows you have 4 people in the Rumble that you could have given 4 people from NXT, NXT UK, veterans, or whatever that like, yeah. It's just that's what happens when you start releasing people. I know it's budget cuts and whatever, but for your main show, especially with the Rumble, that you need people, you can't keep
the Rumble. Like, I'm still like,
yeah. Wow. I think the person that we haven't even mentioned, and that's kind of like, I think the person's gonna win, and we've seen it on Raw, and I think Alexa Bliss will win the Royal Rumble.
Is she already full recover? Because usually,
she was doing some cameo, not cameo, but some like skits. That she's going through therapy and kind of like from the last time she faced Charlotte Flair, so she could come back.
So 3 sessions and now she's healed. Wow, that's amazing.
It's TV. That's TV time for you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So
that's a bold prediction on your end.
But I think Alexa Bliss, like, because I'm like, they holding her up for something big, so I'm like, Charlotte's there, she could get her revenge and get her out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they don't want to let go of Alexa Bliss for her to go elsewhere. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, she's making money of just doing nothing. Respect, but nothing. Like,
we haven't seen Asuka in a while either.
Yeah, Asuka did definitely healed up. So Asuka, that will definitely be a great pick. Her winning it again, unlikely. But if she does, I think she'll be the first woman to win it
twice.
Yeah, twice, which would be dope. It would be dope. I'm still behind Bianca and Liv Morgan. Those are still my top pick. Aaliyah would be a very like what do you call it? A dark horse.
Yeah. Well, how about your girl Io Shirai too? Maybe
Io Shirai. My God,
because I'm thinking about like that person will be against either Becky or Charlotte, and Alexa will be good, Io Shirai will be good, Asuka will be good.
Is that Io has always been in a tag team?
Same thing, Raquel will be good. For her to go up and literally imagine Raquel win it and literally just goes up to the main roster and takes over. Like, she would be good.
I mean, with her and with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, that'll be
Ripley. Yeah, they'll be a nice tag team too, like Sister of Destruction type of vibe,
like NWO sort of situation. Because that's basically what Raquel is. She's trying to be like Diesel. So
she is Diesel. I respect her. I love her. Keep up with your workout, girl. You're killing it, babe. So yeah. As usual, share your thoughts, share with a friend, let us know what you think, what you like, what you didn't like. Did we over exaggerate it? Was our pick too bizarre? Do you really believe that you was part of the day one-ish? Ask yourself that when you go to sleep. But till then, follow us on our social media. We'll see what we could do with more of the Providence Lucha Talk. We'll definitely be in your ears or in your screen doing this time to time. So with that being said, we want to say thank you, good night, buenas noches. I'm your boy Jay Aguila,
and this is Cito,
and peace.
See ya.